So this is my Python code. We'll go line by line. The first two lines are import statements for getopt, which is how we're going to be parsing the command line arguments by running the program. And then we have importing system, which we are going to be using for exiting for exit handling basically. So we'll get to this first function in a moment when we get to the point where we have to call into the function. So we'll start here. So this is just assigning variables rather than hard coding the strings into down here in the main bulk of the code. I make it easier up here so I can change anything if I have to change it. The first line is basically creating the string of basically calling the sort of, as I mentioned, parsing the line of arguments. This is just the call to the function sys.argv, and then 1 colon is basically just taking everything entered in the call in the terminal, the call to the program, outside of the actual name of the program itself. The second argument is telling the parser what to look for. OTH is obviously the actual flags themselves, and the colon after the O and the T tell the parser to look for an argument after the flag. So this is just getting because of a quirk of how getopt parses the program arguments. I just have to grab the first entry in the list. So now outlist, I'll get to outlist in a later, but basically I'm going to be checking outlist. Rather, I'm going to be populating outlist with the results of getopt. If option 1 and option 2 aren't filled, and if option 3 becomes true, then I'll print them out if I have to. This allows me to keep everything in alphanumeric order. So now I'm going to be iterating through arglist. Cur-arg, this first assignment is just getting to check which flag, basically checking which flag is going on. I'm able to populate outlist properly. And then opt1, opt2, opt3. It's just an if else. It's basically a glorified switch statement. Here outlist at 0 is this first entry right here. If it equals opt1, which is flag 0, then it's going to populate this entry over here with pair 1, and the same goes for the others, except for opt3, because it's just true false. It's not looking for any entry after the it's not looking for any entry any word following the flag. So it's just a true false. So now I'm printing standard input, and while true, now this is where I'm going to be printing out taking in standard input and printing out standard output. Line, which is assigned by sys.stdin. That read line is just every enter is really all it is. So if there's something in the line, as in if it's not control D, then it prints the line. If it does get control D, then we pass outlist, which was populated by the arguments, into this method here, which it then basically iterates through outlist itself and prints out prints out what's in the outlist if it was populated. If it wasn't populated, then it leaves it, which is what these if else statements are for. Thank you for your time.